Good morning. Navy beat Army yesterday. Sorry, guys. I was surprised, actually. Uh, it's like watching Michigan Ohio State for me. It's always a disappointment. But not yesterday. Um, Navy dominated yesterday. Um, it was fun. Got together with the group from the Rio Grande Valley, Edinburgh, McAllen, RWB, and at the barbecue restaurant there far. Um, this month is clicking away. I got into Ephesians, and it's this time around reading the scriptures. I just read it until I get it. I probably read um, about this one like 3 times, and I listened to it a bunch of times. And there's a summary, and it's really kind of interesting because when the guy that does the summary, the overview of the scriptures, he's got a lot more backstory than you do just reading the Bible. So what I got from him is Ephesus is a big city. It's like 6 million people back then. Let's think about that. And it's the epicenter for the Greek and Roman pagan religions. But Paul gets a lot of followers there, right? But he's in prison. He's writing these letters. He's just happy as can be that he can write these letters from prison and send them out to the different disciples. So he starts off in this letter and edifying God and Christ and the Spirit and the people of Ephesus, right? The followers there. And he does something in chapter 4, and it's almost, it reminds me of a chant, right? It's there's one body and one Spirit, even as ye who are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all, and all through all, and in you all. Okay, so that's powerful. And there was a lot of people that Hitler did something like that. Had one Reich, one people, one leader, or whatever. Interesting, but I got caught on this. And then he starts talking about the armor of God, and he gets this from the Old Testament. And then he brings in how a man should love his wife, and Paul talks a lot about that. So love is confusing, right? So there's that emotion, that feeling. There's somebody I know. she's a fitness trainer, and she's like, she's world renowned fitness trainer, right? And when she has her clients, it's like she puts all of her focus on them. And just, you know what? They're coming. They ain't coming to work out. They're coming to have that lady's um, loving focus on them, right? And when you're in her beam, it's almost overwhelming. She just, I don't know how she knows. I don't know where she learned to do that, but she just, man, you feel like you're the only one on the planet when she's doing that, and it's powerful. It's way powerful, right? And so, um, the so that feeling that she stokes that, right? Um, and and I was told, a long time ago that love is a decision, right? Well, Paul, when he talks about love, and he's going to talk about it in other books, but for a man, the type of love. How do I just think about it? How do I think about it? I always thought about, like, when my son was 2 years old. My oldest son, he was hard, man. He was a little monster, but I loved him. And he was mean, but I loved him. And there's nothing he could do that could really get a rise out, could get me mad back at him. But he would be mad. He'd be mad so much, but I loved him. And then, my whole purpose was to make him better, right? Make him, develop him. Okay, so that's how a man is supposed to love his wife. Okay, so a lot of guys are up to that, right? But you got to find the one that you can't just go. You gotta make sure you got the one you can deal with, right? And little indicators are see how they deal with their family. Because if they're always fighting and arguing and being just harsh with their family, yes, that's what's going to happen with you when the newness wears off, right? But if you find one whose family just loves them, and they just think that's a winner there, right? And then you can pour out that your energy, okay, to making life better for them, making their, helping them advance, find out what their goals